But Schumacher challenges this idea. If you are ruled by anger, are you free? If you are addicted to endless consumption, are you free? True freedom requires inner discipline. It requires awareness, reflection, and self-control. Freedom is not simply external choice. It is internal mastery. Finally, Schumacher turns toward tradition and religion, not to defend dogma, but to recover forgotten wisdom. He suggests that ancient traditions, preserved insights about higher levels of reality, that modern science cannot measure. Modern society often dismisses these traditions as outdated, but in doing so, we may have discarded important knowledge about human development. Schumacher does not reject science. He calls for integration. Scientific knowledge explains how things work, but wisdom helps us understand why they matter. The solution to modern perplexity is not abandoning progress. It is expanding our understanding of reality. To move forward, civilization must evolve not only technologically, but spiritually. Only then can we rise to our full potential as human beings. Conclusion. Why does a guide for the perplexed still matter today? Because we are still confused. We live in an age of artificial intelligence, data, and constant stimulation. We can measure almost everything. We can optimize nearly every system. Yet confusion remains. We have more information than ever before, but not necessarily more wisdom. Schumacher reminds us that the crisis of modern life is not technological. It is philosophical. If we reduce human beings to machines, we will treat ourselves like machines. If we reduce reality to matter alone, we gradually lose meaning. And when meaning fades, anxiety grows. But this book is not hopeless. It tells us that human beings are capable of development. We are not fixed. We can grow in awareness. We can strengthen conscience. We can cultivate attention. Yet this growth is not automatic. It requires reflection. It requires inner discipline. It requires asking deeper questions. Schumacher invites us to shift our focus. Not how much have I achieved, but who am I becoming? In a world obsessed with speed, he calls us back to depth. In a world obsessed with quantity, he calls us back to quality. This book is demanding, but transformative. If you engage with it slowly, it may quietly reshape the way you see yourself and the world. As we step into the weekend, take a moment to slow down. Create a little silence. Allow space for meaningful thought. May this Saturday bring you clarity, depth, and peace. And I'll see you in the next video.